Wadi Scorpion Spotlight with Joelle Bass Knight.
Hi everybody, I'm sitting here in Miss Joelle Bass Knight's office. Miss Bass Knight, how are you doing this morning?
I'm great. Thanks, Wadi. How are you?
Great, thanks. Hey, I met you a little earlier in the theater, and I remember you saying you sometimes go by Miss Bass Knight, Miss B, anything else?
Yeah, Miss Bass Knight, Miss B, Miss Joelle, anything.
Ah, that's great. Hey, do you like hugs?
I do like hugs.
I always like to start off my interviews with hugs. Can I get a big hug?
Of course. Oh, Wadi, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. So I have a few questions,
Okay.
and some of the questions came from our elementary school. Does that sound great?
Sounds good.
Okay, so the first question is, I know you visited ACS a few times last year, right?
Yep, that's right.
So I've heard a few interesting things about you, but one thing some of our elementary school friends don't know is, what is a superintendent?
Well, that is a great question. So a superintendent is the person who leads the whole school. And so really that means that I am primarily responsible for the safety and security of all of our community members, to make sure we have safe buildings and safe playgrounds, to make sure we have an excellent educational program, and also to make sure that we have a lot of laughs and a lot of smiles and a lot of joy.
Oh, wow. You do a lot.
I do, and it's such a fun job. I have a great job.
Wow, that sounds great. Hey, so we just finished our first week at ACS. And when I came here, I know I was feeling all types of different emotions. Just like many of our elementary students and probably our middle school students and our high school students as well.
I would think so.
Yeah, so can you tell us some of the emotions that you felt in the beginning of the week, in the middle of the week, and now? How have they changed?
Sure. I definitely have been excited for most of the week. But at the beginning of the week, I was more nervous than I am now. Everyone here is so nice. I always get lost. And whenever I'm lost, I just ask whoever I pass in the hallway how to get someplace, and they always tell me. It's really nice. So that's helped me to feel more confident. So I'm still excited, but I'm way less nervous.
Wow, wow. How many of the viewers feel the same way? Excited and a little bit less nervous, or a lot less nervous than the beginning of the year? I bet a lot of you, huh?
I hope.
Me too. And then also, another question. Do you know the ES promises?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Can we review them?
Yes.
Okay.
So it is be safe,
Be safe.
be kind,
Be kind.
and be respectful.
And be respectful. Okay. Be safe, be kind, be respectful.
Yes, and there's so many different ways to show kindness. You know that, right?
Absolutely.
So, one of my favorite ways is listening to people. Kind of like I am now after I ask you a question. I love to hear what people have to think. So, what is your favorite way to show kindness?
Good question. I really like when I see people to greet them and say hello. And obviously, I'm still learning everybody's name. So if I can't remember someone's name, I still say hello, but hopefully by the end of the year, I'll know everyone's name. So I like to say good morning, good afternoon, have a great day, have a great week. I think by smiling and making eye contact and acknowledging people, you show that you really care.
Wow, that's wonderful.
Thanks.
So you're thinking you're going to memorize everybody's name?
I hope so.
Wow.
Maybe people can help me.
How can they help you?
Well, I don't have the best memory for names, but you know what I love to hear is stories about people. So if you get to know me and you say something to me in the hallway, if you tell me your name and a little something about you, that helps me to remember your name when I see you.
What a great idea. Thanks for sharing that.
My pleasure.
All right, we're moving on to Would You Rather.
Ooh,
that sound good?
Sounds great.
So, would you rather swim in a pool of chocolate or swim in a pool of gummy bears?
Ooh, I'm going to take the gummy bears.
Gummy bears?
Yeah.
Nice one. Would you rather spend your vacation on the beach or in the mountains?
in the mountains, for sure. I love the mountains.
Wow, me too, me too. I love the beach and the mountains. When I asked that question, I had a hard time understanding what I wanted to do.
Yes.
What about you? Would you like the beach or the mountains?
Or both.
Or both. That's right. Hey, Miss Basnight,
Mm-hmm.
I know you're coming from India, is that right?
That's right.
I know in India, a lot of people show kindness by sharing food.
That is true. Absolutely.
Yeah, so what is your favorite snack if somebody wanted to share food with you?
My favorite snack. Wow, that's a really good question. This is going to sound weird,
Okay.
but I really love edamame.
Edamame.
Yes.
Wow. Can you say edamame? What is edamame?
So edamame is a soybean that you steam, and then it's like a really healthy potato chip.
Wow.
Because you can put salt on it or a little chili on it, and then you eat the soybean, and it's still really healthy.
Wow. That sounds really cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to try some.
You should.
Ed what?
Edamame.
Edamame. Okay. Wow. Well, thank you so much, Miss Basnight, for your time.
My pleasure.
One last question. Is there anything I forgot to ask you that you'd like to share with the ACS community?
Sure. Well, I think you can see above me a poster. Can you read it?
Sure. It says, work hard and be nice to people.
Work hard and be nice to people.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say that that is the Basnight motto. So you know you're going to see this sign if you ever go to my husband's office on the 4th floor, which is really far from here.
Wow.
He has the same exact poster, and so does my brother-in-law in his office in the United States. Because I think as a family, we really believe if we're nice to people, if we show our care, and we also work really hard, we can make a stronger, better tomorrow.
Wow. That's beautiful.
Thanks.
Thank you so much for sharing that.
My pleasure.
Okay. Hey, can I get one more hug?
Absolutely. Have a great weekend, Wadi.
Thank you. You too, Miss Basnight.
Okay.
Bye,
Thanks,
everybody. One thing we should probably do is warm up our vocal cords before we have this interview. Do you want to do that with me?
Sure, that sounds great.
Ah, great. So I like to go me 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 me.
Me, 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 me.
La 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 la.
La, 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 la.
Ooh, that's great. You got really warm vocal cords.
I think so. I've been doing a lot of talking already this morning.